that friendship is showing red flags, and you can either decide to talk about it or you leave that friendship. For you to understand jealousy, where does it stem from? Where does it come from? Boys and girls, men and women, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sorority Talk KE, a space created by one boy to help women like you and myself define our bold, elegant, and futuristic identity. Pick a flower and grab a seat.
I see what he loves about you. You're so perfect. Hope you know that you got everything.
How have you been? Welcome back to our channel. It's been 1 week of us not seeing each other, but here we are. I hope you're doing very well. Thank you very much for the love that you're showing. Sorority Talk KE, the views, the subscribers. Please give me the numbers. It's free. Join this code, okay? So last week we're talking about authenticity. You get authenticity being your asset, being our asset, because nobody can steal that which is in your heart, and what is in your heart is your true self. You get. So today we are talking about adulthood friendships, how to navigate comparison, jealousy, and adulthood breakups. Okay, this is something that we do not talk about per se. We talk about relationship breakups, but we forget that the fact that we are a squad today, tomorrow we can wake up with our own different identities, different desires, and all that, which can lead to a breakup. And then maybe somebody is doing well in life and you're feeling like you're being left out, so you tend to compare yourself to other person, or sometimes you are jealous of other person. So before we even go further, female friendships are very powerful and can be very complicated, because we women have our own desires. Today we are okay, tomorrow we are a little bit moody, we have an attitude, and it takes a heart. Honestly speaking, it takes a heart of understanding that we are adult, we're still friends either way. Whatever is happening in your life, whatever is happening in my life should not deter us from being friends. And sometimes it's not a walk in the park. Sometimes it's not as easy as I'm putting it. Either way, the friendship has to grow. You get, without us feeling a neglect, without us feeling as if we are in a competition, without our shoulders crossing and all that. But at the end of the day, we are friends. So, as somebody once said, I'll read from my notebook, of course: behind every successful woman is a tribe of other successful women who have her back. Okay? So, the fact that I've already made it, there's a squad behind me who cheered me up. My cheering squad. You get, my sorority. You being part of it. Sawa. So, number one, jealousy and comparison. So for you to understand jealousy, where does it stem from? Where does it come from? Let me just give you an example. Unaona venye sai tunaweza kuwa marafiki, sai tuna party pamoja, maybe right now we are sleeping around, maybe right now we are all of us, we are employed, maybe all of us are now employed, and then all of a sudden that my desire of me going out with random men suddenly stops. All of a sudden I'm not interested in alcohol. So the fact that I found my identity, like this is not what I wanted to do for a long time, you being my friend, nikwambia, by the way, I know we are friends, but the lifestyle that you're living kinda does not align with what my life should look like. So if I dare step out, my friends become jealous of me. Like, you know, this is again goes to the crab mentality, whereby if one crab decides to step down of to leave that bucket, crab zingine zote zinaendanga kumwattack arudi. So this one crab has to fight for its life. So same case with female friendships. If at all you say that you are not interested in something, you have to fight for your identity. And I feel like most of the time you inakwanga root cause of jealousy. You get, yeah. And then so most of the time, jealousy stems from insecurity, unmet expectations, external pressure, growth mindset. If today I decide I'm not going to waste my money like that, I'm gonna invest. So all of a sudden she's talking about investments. All of a sudden anaongelea kuhusu, I don't know, money market funds, bonds and all that. And yet tulikuanga tumesema we are chopping that money. Sawa. So all these insecurities was in a pile up together, and then somehow unknowingly you start being envious of your other person. And this is what I'll tell you, as a human being, it is okay and it is 100% normal for you to feel envious of your friend. It is so okay for you to feel jealous of your friend. That one friend who has gotten married before you, that one person who has gotten a child before you, the fact that you are feeling envious and jealous, that means you're a human being. And excuse me, I know people call us angels, but clearly we are human beings. It is okay. St. Thomas Aquinas says, virtue stands at the middle, it does not go to the extreme. The moment that you understand, of course, being jealous and envious is a vice, but the moment that you understand that you're being envious or you're jealous of your other friend or your friends, you'll have now to recall yourself, like, okay, fine, why am I being jealous of this person? Maybe this girl has attained something that I've always wanted to have, but she has had it before me, so I'm jealous of her. All of a sudden this girl is now dating a potential, a level-headed man, so all of a sudden you're jealous of this other person. So what you have to do is to call yourself a meeting and ask yourself, like, niko jealous to what extent? Your jealousy can be an inspiration for you. The jealousy can make you narrow down to your specifics in life, kwa sababu you understand that this other person aliacha kuquit pombe, so hata mimi, instead of being jealous, maybe I should also quit, or I accept myself the way I am. Are we together up to that point? Yeah. And then number 2, choose your friends wisely. Someone can be a friend in the flesh and an enemy in the spirit. This is deep. Somebody can be your friend in the flesh, but enemy in the spirit. And one thing that I kind of feel all the time is that when it comes to jealousy and envy, you cannot hide it. You can always tell when somebody is jealous of you. You see those jokes that people crack, maybe all of a sudden umekuja umetengeneza nywele yako vizuri na kitambo we knew you as a shaggy girl, and then all of a sudden people are laughing about it. The fact that all of a sudden you are neat, ama maybe you decided to elevate your lifestyle. You used to live in a ghetto sort of community, but sasa sahi umeenda to an estate, and then people are laughing about it, like jokingly. Red flag, guys, red flag. You can always tell. You can always tell. And then every time you walk into a room, that one friend of yours is looking at you with dagger eyes. You get, all of a sudden you're coming with your boyfriend in the squad, and nobody has ever introduced their boyfriends kwa squad, alafu you're getting other people looking at you with dagger eyes, or you are the one who is looking at other people with dagger eyes. Just know, Apple, that friendship is showing red flags, and you can either decide to talk about it or you leave that friendship. Either way. And I'll tell you, in as much as you guys are friends, always choose yourself. Every time you feel like you're not accepted here anymore, every time you feel like you're not at home anymore, every time you feel like that bond that we had kitambo is not there anymore, imagine walk out. Yeah, walk out and choose yourself. That is jealousy. Comparison, of which we should have started with comparison and then jealousy, because comparison leads to jealousy. But either way, the message has to get home. Whether we are climbing the tree from the top or from, I don't know, from the bottom, the message has to get home. Now, comparison begins with constant competition. It is okay, again, as I said, it is okay for you guys to be friends. It is okay for you to have different desires and different goals in life. But now, to what extent? In friendships, there is something that you call personality differentiation. This is whereby you accept that so and so is my friend, but maybe I don't like tall guys, and maybe she likes tall guys. And the fact that she likes tall guys does not make me all of a sudden start liking tall guys. Are we together up to that? Like, the fact that you're not alcoholic and your friend is alcoholic, that does not necessarily mean that now wanze kusema ati, oh, I also want to be alcoholic, or that friend should quit alcohol to be like me. Personality differentiation is understanding that all of us have been created differently. We all have our own unique features, and those unique features is what exactly gels together to make a friendship, because life is more spicier because of the different varieties there are on earth. You get, so life is spicier because of the different varieties we have on earth. So the fact that all of you guys are friends, even if you met in church, and then mkigrow up una realize mtu moja is not into church as much. It is okay. Yeah, the moment that you start guys comparing your, you start competing against one another, just know there that friendship is showing red flags. All of a sudden now you want to change your career, all of a sudden you want to date somebody like your friend's person. That friendship is showing red flags. And then number 2, another thing that causes comparison is different life paths and timelines. So again, so if your friend that right now decides to do content creation full time, alafu yako like me, I'm not into I'm so into content creation, and maybe I'm also into entrepreneurship and business, and then maybe your other friend ako into 9 to 5. So the fact that mko na timelines tofauti, I mean mnaona ni kama mko na paths mbili tofauti, so all of a sudden mko like, why would you start comparing lives? You get, so huyu ni content creator, maybe anapata gigs, PR, free things, so most of the things she does not buy, alafu huyu unanunua most of the things. Ama unaona huyu anapost content sana, people are talking about her, all of a sudden she's famous, alafu you're seated in somebody's office and you feel threatened. No. No. I think again, personality differentiation. Just accept that the two of you muko two in two different life timelines, life paths, and all that. And the fact that we're 9 to 5, we are content creation, that friendship still will have to gel either way. Kwa sababu again, different varieties spice up life. And then timelines. This one is interesting. So all of a sudden somebody has gotten married, you have not gotten married, and then that's how you feel like you're comparing yourself to this other person. Wait on God, sister. Wait on God. In God's time, He will also make your own life beautiful. He will bring you that significant other. But as of now, just wait on God. Understand that. And I'll tell you that the moment that you start feeling like you're comparing yourself to your other friends, ama to your group of friends, imagine, take a break. The moment that you feel like you are so jealous of them, ama you're envious of them, take a step back. Yeah, take a step back and recall yourself. Ask yourself, is this really friendship aligning with my values? Because where all of a sudden, kitambo, we were good friends, you get. So kitambo tulikuwa tunaelewana. All of a sudden tunaanza kucompete. It is you who lives where, who can afford what, who dresses what. So for example, if I'm using my Squeeze and Shine lip gloss, and na sasa wewe all of a sudden una afford Maybelline, alafu no, you still like no, I start feeling threatened. No, every time that friendship gets to that level, please take a step back. You can always work out that friendship again, but you can never work out the envy and the jealousy if at all you're still in the burning room. You get, leave out, grab some fresh air, get some fresh air, and then after that, get back to the friendship. The worst kind of friendship, we are almost told all the time that your best friend can become your worst enemy in a snap of a finger. So before that happens, just take a step back. Just communicate to your other friend, ama to your other friends, that I know this one was working before, but right now allow myself, I want to reflect on myself. It is okay to take a chunk of your life solo, be a solo rider for quite some time, and understand what you want with your life, what you want to do. In fact, ask yourself questions that, is this friendship really aligning with my life values? Because if it's not, why are we doing it? Are we together up to that point? Alafu, another reason as to why you compare yourself to other people, upbringing and past experiences. So if at all maybe your friend ametoka kwa a well-off family, alafu maybe you're not from a well-off family, and every time you're looking at them like, wow, I wish that was me, I wish I had that. And I feel like to some extent I was so into the upbringing and past experiences got to me and to my friendships a lot. Every time I'll compare myself to my friends who come from a functional family, like from a mom and a dad family, and I look at my mom, I'm like, I wish I also had a dad like my friends. It took a toll on me, because at some point in high school nilikuwa nachagua marafiki. If at all your parents, you have both parents, we cannot be friends. Lakini kama mama yako ni single mother, you're my bestie by force, by fire. And again, is that really a good friendship? No, that was just trauma bond. Yeah, so upbringing and past experiences can catch up with you in a friendship. And then lack of self-awareness. This one is interesting. Self-awareness is equals to self-mastery. When you're self-aware, when you are aware of yourself, you have mastered yourself. Once you have mastered yourself, you can master and you can be aware of everybody else who surrounds you. But it all starts from you, from within to without. So if within you you're full of envy and jealousy, trust you me, that is exactly what you'll take to that friendships. So unapata, so friend yangu ex, let me say my friend Miriam does not talk to nani, to Vero. So all of a sudden I wamboi naanza tu kuchukia Vero for nothing. That is self-awareness. I'll not say that is friendship, that is not sisterhood, that is lack of self-awareness. Are we together up to that point? So the moment that Vero na Miriam watarudiana, wamboi atanza kufeel like, why did I even interfere? Why did I even intervene in that friendship from day one? You see? So if at all there is something that you should take to the table of friendships, is your healed version. And that is why I'm telling you again, it is okay to take a step back and realize that this friendship is not aligning with my goals. And then friendship breakups, it is okay to break up. It is okay to break up. It is okay to find yourself. And if at all there is misalignment, you get, if at all there is no growth, and then there it gets to a point you outgrow people, so it is okay. Breaking up is okay, but now to what, how are you breaking up? Muna break up to hapo na matusi? No. Just break up like in a gully way, and just call your friend in a meeting, ama your friends, take them on a date, alafu ambie, but they appreciate for the times we have been together, but this friendship is not working, it's not serving me anymore. And I feel like, yes, I really appreciate the times we have been together, but as of now, I want to take a solo ride. Yeah. And then these are signs that a friendship is no longer serving you. Constant competition. Every time you start feeling like you have to compare, akiaka hii hairstyle pia unataka kuweka hiyo hairstyle, akidate huyu pia unadate yule mwingine, akimove on hivi kidogo pia unataka kumove on. Constant communication, that's a red flag. And then one-sided effort. Hey, you are the one reaching out all the time. You are the one with credit all the time. Ama hata inaweza kuwa one-sided, but this other friend anakujanga tu kwa akiwa na shida. So maybe you guys are friends, alafu this other person akuwa in a relationship, so time you break up na boyfriend ndio anakumbuka, tunakuanga rafiki na nani. Hey, that's also one-sided. Do not let somebody be a parasite in your life. Take a step back. You get, yeah. Sometimes just learn how to work out in these adult friendships. Otherwise, they can take a toll on you. Yeah. A solo woman is a very powerful woman. A solo woman is an empowered woman. Mwanamke mwenye anakanga peke yake most of the time. And then this is how you let go of friends. Allow yourself to grieve, cry if at all you feel like crying. Rudisha hizo magifts zenye mlipeana. Yeah. Kama zinakukumbusha huyo mtu na hutaki your friendship anymore, rudisha gifts ama tupeane. And then make space for healthier relationships, and tell God that that friendship does not serve me anymore. I need new friends, because either way, in as much as you're a solo woman, no man is an island. You need people, and people need you as well. So pray to God and tell God that I need new friends. And then practice gratitude. Work on yourself a lot. Work on yourself. Go for therapy. Do not take pain and past traumas in new friendships. So yeah, know your strengths, and then shift your competition to inspiration. Are we together up to that point? Yeah, so I hope this episode has been enlightening to you, has been an eye-opener. So it is very okay if at all you feel like you're comparing yourself to your other person, I mean your friends. It is very okay for you to take a break from those friendships. Adulthood friendships is not easy. Times ilikuwa you used to talk every day, alafu tena all of a sudden you talk once a week, ama hata once a month. Maybe they're living far off from you. It is okay to take a break. It is okay to say that this friendship does not serve me anymore. But now, if in as much as you're feeling threatened by that, with that friendship, ama you're feeling jealous, ask yourself, to what extent will I allow these feelings to take over me? Because either way, you are not created to be a jealous friend. You are not created to be a friend who compares themselves to other people. You are created to be yourself. And in this whole world, trust you me, trust you me, hakuna version better kama your original self. Your authenticity is your asset. Are we together up to that point? So if you're naughty, you continue being naughty. Take that naughtiness to that friendship table as well. Do not try to be perfect to fit in. What is yours will find you. So yeah, we have come to the end of today's episode. Thank you very much for watching till this end. If you loved this episode, please put a thumbs up, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, comment down below if at all you still together with your friends, ama you broke up, but share your story in the comments down below. Yeah, until next Friday, keep shining, keep winning, keep walking. Yeah, keep walking. Until next time, keep shining, keep elevating, keep walking. Of course, I'm your host, Wambui Veronica. Follow me on my socials. Bye.